Love is not about control, it's about chemistry.
Well, what are you gonna do? Write up one of your famous lists?
Qualifications for the man I will marry.
No exceptions.
Yes. Yes. You're a genius.
I was joking.
I'm not. I'm gonna make a list.
Genius. That is a scene from the new Hallmark movie, The Wish List, about an overly organized, high-strung woman who makes a wish list of all of the qualities and traits her future husband should have.
And beautiful actress Jennifer Esposito plays Sarah Fisher, who discovers that life and love don't always go according to plan.
Yeah, and who doesn't know that? Hey, Jennifer,
Hi,
how are you?
Good, thank
okay,
you.
Love the concept of this, because I don't know that there's a woman out there who hasn't at least thought of, if not made a list of, I wish my guy were tall and athletic and smart and da-da-da-da-da.
And if you hear about all these, vision boards and all that stuff, you have to put out what you want so you see it every day. And I actually did make once.
You did? In your own personal life?
I did.
Okay, so
not as crazy as her.
Tell me what was on your list.
Oh my goodness.
What kinds of things?
Funny is a huge quality for me, and then of course gorgeous and all these different.
I'm taken. Sorry.
Humble.
Humble. Yeah. But no, I did make a list, and I actually met someone this was a long time ago, that was pretty close to the list.
Well, the cool thing about this movie is you make your list of the guy you want, meet someone to fit the criteria, but love's a funny thing. It doesn't work on a list, does it? It's one of those things that's more about something else.
Exactly. Where that thing where you're dating someone and it's really great on paper.
Yeah.
And then you just don't feel it. So I think that's what happened with
So you
her.
meet the guy who's perfect on paper.
Yes.
And how does that romance go in the movie?
It's everything that she said she wanted. She's a very organized person, and she feels like this is going to be this is going to be the way I'm going to meet him, and then totally get sidetracked by
just another guy. I know.
Another guy.
Did you?
When I was reading this, the first thing that came to my mind, I knew a girl in college. Literally, she had like. She knew like how big the guy's biceps were going to be, like how many inches,
really?
And like what color eyes.
What happened to her? What happened to her?
She got a reckoning.
So, yeah. It's something, maybe best if you let your heart, take over, and not so much think about it too much,
Right. So you're doing this project, and what else do you have in the works, Jennifer?
Well, I have been working diligently. I was diagnosed with celiac disease last year, and we don't have a long enough segment. I'm trying to write a book about it, and I developed a food line because it's very passionate to me.
It has to do with gluten, and I think a lot of people, I think, may be familiar with this.
1 out of 133 people have this disease, and they don't know it. And I was sick a lot through my life and was never diagnosed properly, and it leads to many cancers. It leads to dementia.
Right.
It leads to infertility in women. I mean, the list goes on, and I can't even talk enough about it, that people really need to be checked properly.
I don't have celiac disease, but I have a high sensitivity to gluten, and the thing that I've noticed is that the enriched flour, I think, is what I have the worst time with.
Yeah,
It'll give me a headache right away.
It's headache and body aches and pain, and it's honestly, gluten is in everything.
Yeah,
it is.
Well, that's good for people to know. And thank you so much for coming. Wish you good luck with your movie. It's called The Wish List. It's on Saturday night on the Hallmark Channel. All right, coming up next, are you planning to start an Emmy pool?